Hey guys, what's going on? Steven back again, and I'm back with another Warhammer 40k video from Majorkill. So Majorkill covers a lot of very interesting topics, and I think the one I picked for today should be very good. The topic I picked, or video I picked, is called Top 7 Best Duelists in Warhammer 40k. So, let's check it out. Here we go.
G'day guys and gal. Yes, I know. It's a bit weird to do a top 7 when a top 5 or a top 10 is significantly more conventional. To people
I hope
that
the
don't
audio's
bother,
okay.
I say eat the biggest bag of dicks. This channel is nothing if not unconventional, and I honestly couldn't keep the list to only 5 without wanting to furiously hurry-curry myself with a plastic spork. This list will also not include Primarchs. Yeah, shut up and listen. Primarchs are overpowered. The shittiest Primarchs, Lorgar, Angron, can easily body anyone in the setting other than the Emperor. Like Khan the Betrayer, who, spoilers alert, is on this list, gets backhanded by Rogel Dawn like he's an angry little chihuahua. If I put Primarchs on this list, it would literally just be a copy-paste of this video. I will, however, include Greater Demons on this list, as they aren't actually that OP.
Oh, okay, so Greater Demons.
I always strive to partner up with brands that I think genuinely offer value to you guys. But Majorkill, you did a raid. Shut up, Timmy! Not now. And technically you did it. Hence today I've partnered up with Wondership. Dr. iPhone is locked no longer. To kick it off, Dr. Phone is offering 5 free 1-month licenses to 5 of you lucky guys and gal. Just comment Dr. Phone and your name below, as well as what colour underwear you're wearing, for 40k. These are the characters that can 1v1 bitches like there's no tomorrow, and even hold off large forces by themselves if needed. Let's get into it. The first dude on this list could easily be number 1 if we just saw more of his feats, Margan Ra. Now Margan is one of the most underrated characters in the setting, probably because his official model looks like an aborted Skeletor. Gee, if only there was a way better model that kinda looks similar but definitely isn't him at all. This dude is so hardcore that he tempered his scythe gun, yes you heard that right,
well at least he did get a new model,
in the heart of an avatar of Cain, which is the polite way of saying he fucked up a shard of his own god for a laugh. From there he would go on to single-handedly drag his lost craftworld out of the Eye of Terror before taking on an entire Tyranid swarm by himself. He is also the only Phoenix Lord who has never died, which is a massive flex.
Jeez.
He's my personal favourite Elder, and I hope to see him more in the lore soon. Yeah, like that will happen. In number 6 we have Abaddon. Now just because someone gets memed on and made fun of, doesn't mean they aren't powerful.
Discount Horus.
Abaddon has his awkward moments in the lore, from getting beaten in a melee fight by an old Elder Farseer, to struggling to beat Marnie's Kaldor, but at the end of the day, he's still a beast, and he has taken out some heavy hitters. Just because GW and Chaos are having a competition to see who can wank him off the hardest, doesn't mean his achievements don't count. Firstly, he did kill Sigismund in a duel. Yes, Siggy was old and past his prime, but it wasn't like he was this frail old man. Abaddon also killed a clone of Horus. Now as we know, clones of Primarchs, other than the Fulgrim clone, don't have the Primarch special sauce, so they are a bit shit. But still, the Horus clone was bludgeoning bitches left, right and centre before Abaddon shanked his tits. As I mentioned before, Abby also beat Marnius in a duel. Now that was mostly because he had high-level gear, but considering Marnius has performed the most retardedly overpowered unrealistic feats in the entire setting, like the dude killed an avatar of Cain with a falcon punch, that still counts for something.
Really?
In saying this though, Abby isn't the best fighter Chaos has, and often cops an ass-whooping from other characters, but he is super well-rounded as a fighter and incredibly tough to beat. Onto the spiciest character on this list, in the number 5 spot we have LaLeaf, champion of the Dark Elder Arena, and oh my god, crush me with your thighs and stomp on my cock, mummy. Sorry, where was I? Oh yeah, LaLeaf. This bitch, and trust me, she's a huge bitch, is fucking awesome. She chooses to fight with no...
I did do another video on this character here from, what was it, 5-ish minute lore, I think, by Old Man Reacts. I did check out a video, and yeah, Lilith Hexspear is very impressive from the, I'm sure he'll go over it, but yeah, fighting a Space Marine captain for like 6 hours or something like that, like, jeez.
No special items, no armor, and pretty rudimentary weapons. Yet she is still not only undefeated in the arena, which is like the Pokemon Championship on steroids, but she's never even suffered a serious wound. She's like if a max level player dropped all their gear and then was able to ruin everyone's shit still. She's killed the best Imperial Fist duelists in the modern era, Hive Tyrants, Custodes, War Bosses, and even my Hymen. Now in recent times, GW has kinda tried to make her less of a ball breaker and more of a female powerlifter kind of vibe. Like, it's good that they updated Eldar models and all, but seriously, that wasn't the model that needed updating. Her new art is also
I like the one on the left.
Like, now she had...
The one on the left actually looks pretty cool, at least the style of painting. I like the I don't know, the war paint and stuff like that. That actually looks pretty cool. I mean, still pretty badass looking model. Like I said, I wouldn't mind, you know, getting this model here. You know, I do collect only, you know, characters, heroes, lords, HQ, things like that. But yeah, this one here is pretty cool.
And all, but seriously, that wasn't the model that needed updating. Her new art is also a bit what the fuck. Like, now she has an obvious widow's peak to rival Vegeta, and her arms are fucking huge. She looks juiced to the gills. Obviously women, especially warrior women, can be buff, but LaLeaf was known for her agility and ability to dodge shit, not out muscle. In what universe can a fucking sister of battle even grab her arm, when LaLeaf can kill a fucking custodian? Getting back on track, LaLeaf has made it a personal goal of hers to capture and kill Lucius the Eternal, by first removing his armor. I'm a huge fan of this plan because I fucking hate Lucius and his bullshit hacks. I'm not putting Lucius on this list because he doesn't deserve to be on it. Now onto the big man himself, Sigismund, the greatest loyalist duelist the galaxy has ever seen. A man so legit that he was basically told to kill as many Chaos Champions as possible during the Siege of Terra, and he did just that. He butchered them like chicken nuggets, and the Mad Lad even took on Fulgrim and did a solid job of it. Sigismund was described as having this almost supernatural ability to both attack and defend simultaneously in the same strike. No, I don't mean he knew how to fucking parry, I mean that he can block, strike, and parry all in one move. Sounds impossible, right? Well, that's Warhammer for ya.
Yeah, that's true.
Siggy wasn't just a meathead though. The man was a solid commander who made bold as hell plays. After all, he did form the Black Templars, who are the manifestation of weaponized autism. Even at the age of over 1000, when he had his fateful duel with Abaddon, he genuinely should have won. He shoved his gigantic big black sword straight through Abaddon. It was maximum penetration. Anyone else would have died from that, but Abby being Abby was able to disembowel Siggy, and whilst he was hurt really bad, made a full recovery. People are like, Abaddon wasn't empowered by that point. Bruh, are you trying to tell me that the Abaddon that ate a black sword through his sternum all the way to the hilt and survived was vanilla Abaddon? Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
No.
In his prime, there was only one Space Marine who could beat Siggy. And that was Khan the Betrayer, who occupies number 3 on this list. I'm not the biggest fan of Khan in the current setting. He's OP as shit, and he has no personality beyond screaming and murdering everything. But this list isn't
Did he have a personality before?
Or character arcs in 40k, so he's allowed to
I thought that's how he always was.
Before Khorne jizzed all over him and made him a one-man army, Khan was still a beast. He was able to fight off Angron long enough for Angron to finally respect him, and he's racked up a huge body count. He also beat the shit out of Erebus, which is a huge plus. Despite this, he was far from the best. A random Ultramarine captain was actually able to beat him in a duel, with Khan only surviving due to his army winning then gangbanging the Ultramarine. However, when his buddy Argul Tal died, Khan embraced Khorne and became a living weapon. Unlike literally everyone else in real life or 40k, Khan actually becomes a better fighter when he's angry. He's like the Hulk in that regard. The longer a fight goes, the more powerful Khan becomes.
Artwork.
For example, the Chapter Master of the Dark Angels fought Khan and actually did a number on him, but he knew that it would only take Khan a few more minutes of raging to be able to kill him, so he withdrew. Corny Khan was also able to beat Siggy during the Siege of Terra, which was a bit unexpected. Fortunately, Daddy Dawn bitch-slapped Khan away before he could kill Siggy, but it did show how much of a creature Khan was.
Damn.
The dude even has an inbuilt kill counter in his helmet, which is currently numbered in the millions.
Really?
Khan only uses melee. Imagine killing millions with only melee. The only other character in fiction that can boast something like this is the Doomslayer, who has killed billions of demons. If Khan were to go up against any other Chaos champion, you might just be able to prepare 2-minute noodles in the time it takes for old mate to claim their skull. But yeah, shocking personality.
That's kind of crazy having a kill
counter. In the
counter
number 2 spot, we have the first and only greater demon on this list, Shalaxty Hellbane. Now, once again, I don't like Shalaxty because I reckon she's overpowered for no reason and was a really lame main antagonist that the Ynnari had to deal with, but she was like super overpowered, like way too over.
That's actually a really cool paint job. I like the colors, the teals, the purple and stuff like that. That's really cool.
Powered. She was made by Slaanesh to kill other greater demons of the other gods, and boy oh boy does she have a solid kill count. She literally toys with Bloodthirsters of Khorne for fun and has beaten Skarbrand. Now beating Skarbrand isn't much of a flex, considering everyone and their cat has done it at some point, but you get what I mean. However, all of that is just some jizz in a pond compared to Shalaxty's recent exploits. Basically, Slaanesh lubed her up and told her to go destroy the Ynnari. Shalaxty found the Ynnari and was able to hold off and nearly beat Yvraine, LaLeaf, a Solitaire, the Viscerarch, the Incarni, and Janzar simultaneously. That's literally the Eldar's best lineup of duelists, and Shalaxty was beating them. Like she killed 3 or 4 of them before the Incarni finally put her down.
That's insane.
But here's the kicker. That wasn't even Shalaxty. It was a fucking illusion. Shalaxty used some fucking shadow clone jutsu with one of her shadows, only containing a sliver of her power, being able to take on the entire Eldar top tier lineup. What the fuck were you thinking, GW? How to shit on and humiliate the Eldar 101? As nobody really liked this plotline, GW decided to discontinue it, so fortunately we haven't seen any more of full power Shalaxty, but judging by that, she could genuinely fuck up a Primarch. And finally, in our number 1 spot, the Doomslayer of 40k, the Chaos Killer, the guy that is so OP that GW has no clue what to do about him, Kaldor Drago. Now in all honesty, I was tempted to just make this section a compilation of his moments from If the Emperor Had a Text-to-Speech device.
That is a good looking beard you have there, sir! I too have a beard.
But that would be lazy of me, and whilst I am a lot of things, most of them negative, lazy is not one of them. Kaldor kicked off his career by slaying a hectic demon prince called M'Ka. Now M'Ka wasn't a fan of being slayed, so he told Drago he would get him in one of those "I will get you" like villain things before returning to the warp. You know, just like classic villain shit. He would then go on to beat Mortarion in a duel. What?
Wow.
In fairness, he did find Morty's true name, and until then he wasn't doing so hot, but still, huge bra moment.
I know.
Eventually, he would challenge his nemesis M'Ka once again, and whilst he did win, he was dragged into the realms of chaos. For most people, this is instant death. Their soul either instantly ignites or they go insane. If you're able to avoid both these fates, then, well, you're stuck in the realms of chaos, and a demon will be around shortly to chow you down. But not our boy Drago. Drago went full Doomslayer, killing demons by the thousands, burning Nurgle's garden, destroying Titsnitchian fortresses, crushing Bloodthirsters, and giving Slaaneshi sluts blue balls. After a little bit of time, the forces of chaos stopped trying to kill or turn Drago as they realized it was utterly pointless and impossible. The
So
dude
he just
even
gave
popped
up
up
and
in the end times for Warhammer Fantasy,
let him do his own thing?
which is supposed to be completely impossible, but he did, because Kaldor motherfucking Drago.
I figure they put like a massive bounty on him.
Drago will return, which will be the instant end of the end times. Having Drago is like putting down all 5 pieces of Exodia at one time. Or P. If you enjoyed the video and you want to support the channel, then Patreon is the place to be. For only $1 per month, give you access to a boatload of Warhammer hentai.
Okay, so there we go. There is the top 7 best duelists in 40k. Wow, Kaldor Drago. That is pretty damn impressive. I figured they would put like the Chaos Gods would have put like a bounty on him. Like, hey, whoever can kill him, you get massively elevated, you know, demon prince status or, you know, something. After doing all that, yeah, I figured there'd be a huge bounty on him, but, you know, there's no point. But yeah, that was very interesting. Even with Shalaxty, that was very cool as well. Beating Skarbrand and stuff like that. And then I guess that silly storyline of, what was it, an illusion beating like the Eldar's top best champions. Yeah, not a good look for like Eldar. Like, yeah, here you go, we sent our best champions and an illusion beat them all. Yeah, it's like, yeah, I really want to play Eldar now. They're not that strong. But yeah, like I said, that is actually a really cool paint job. That's awesome. I like the purples and the teals and everything like that. I cannot paint anywhere close to that. Karn, no surprise at all. I am kind of surprised about the kill counter in his helmet. Does make sense though, you know. Sigismund, not sure really what more to say about that. I mean, he is what he is. LaLeaf, I don't know if that's exactly the name or if I was just saying Lilith. I don't know which one it is, if it's actually Lilith or if it is LaLeaf and he was just, you know, being silly. Yeah, I guess if this really happened, you know, a Sister of Battle grabbing her arm, like, I don't know if she'd be like even a custodian, like, I don't know. That does seem a little strange. Like, yep, I can kill a custodian, and a regular Sister of Battle can just, like, you know, grab my arm and block me. Yeah. I don't know. I do like the model, though. That is a pretty cool model. Although, what is this one? Because that looks very different. This one here does seem to have a little bit more details. Is this a new one? And was this the old one? Or is this one he made? Let me take a quick peek, shall we? Games Workshop, Warhammer 40k. Xenos. Drukhari. LaLeaf. Okay, so it is LaLeaf. Okay. Oh, okay, so... Is there multiple heads? No. No, just the one. I don't know, from the pictures it looks like there's... Maybe it's just the way... It's probably just the way it's painted, but... So that's the one on GW's website, so... Wherever this one came from, I kind of like that one a little bit more. I mean, that one does look really cool. I like the pose for that one. You know, one blade forward, one blade back. Although I do like the action pose of, you know, jumping off, I don't know, this debris and stuff. The hair seems a little bit more tamed in this one here, where it's just kind of like whoosh, you know, everywhere. But either way, yeah, very cool model. Both of them are both pretty cool. I do like the paint job on this one here. I do like the darker red, and the war paint on this one actually looks pretty badass as compared to this one. But either way, very interesting character. Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming this is like an official art work, I think, and yeah, they definitely beefed her up a lot. What else do we got? Abaddon, and then Morgana, which was very interesting. He seems like a very interesting, very interesting character, and I do like his new model too. Space Elf Death Lord. Yeah, it must be one he made. But yeah, that's a very interesting character as well. I played a little bit of Eldar, not that much though. I only had maybe about 1,000 points. I did Beeltad, so. But yeah, so there we go. There is the top 7 best duelists in Warhammer 40k. What did you think of the list? Do you agree with it? Do you think some of these characters should be rearranged? Do you think someone else should be like number 7? Someone else should be number 1? Let me know. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that thumbs up button. It'd be awesome. Remember, feel free to subscribe to my channel. Follow me on social media. Links are in the description box below. And if there is any other topic you want me to cover, let me know down below. So anyways, other than that, just stick around. More videos are on the way. And I will see you guys next time.